Hello everybody, welcome to Sold! Exclamation point. We've been working hard on our first auction for kbid.com. So for the next week or so, you might not get daily or even every other day videos, but I'll still try to get 2 or 3 out the next couple weeks per week. So this is going to be weekend sales since Friday. We'll get right into it. Alabama, Roll Tide. 17. This really cool Dick Allen shirt. I think this was one of them in my thrift haul. So I'll have to double check that when I ship it. Allen went for 17 as well. Both of them $9.99 with $6.99 shipping. Alright, we got a nice Minnesota Wild pullover, relatively recent, not collectible, but really a fan piece, and went for $25. So this is one where it goes for about $50 at a retail store. You get it for half off, pre-owned. And this is beautiful. I've had this a while. So this is a Galt sand, Florida State, and I think one of the reasons why I had it a while is so it's Galt sand FSU. It should have sold quickly just for that. This is the really it's probably the best sweatshirt ever made. Is by Galt sand FSU. Problem with FSU, schools that are in warm areas, sweatshirts don't sell as fast. But I do think because this wasn't my first picture, maybe it took a little longer. Look at that. That's baller. I'm pretty sure only a handful of people looked at the second picture, and had they saw this picture, maybe it would have sold quicker. I kind of struggle with that when there's something really great on the back, but the front is a little more plain. Do I show the back in the first picture? Sometimes. I don't really have a rule with it. I just, every once in a while, I'm like, I have to show the back first because that's where all the value is. The front of that shirt was cool. It was a nice big spell out of the acronym, so I thought that would be enough. Just wasn't. But it did sell for full price, $45 shipped. Next up, World Baseball Classic, Great Britain. Got the flag patch on the side, 25. 7.5. It's Old Dominion Monarchs from Logo Athletic. Not in the greatest condition. So this is going to be one that the shape's okay, and actually the sweatband's okay. It's just kind of lots of dust on top. So someone might decide to give that guy a wash. Old Dominion went for 17. So that was just a $9.99 with ship. And we sold these, so I got these a long time ago. It was a big batch of these Patron poker chips. I got green ones and blue ones, a couple hundred of them. I decided to put them in, or maybe 400 of them. I put them in 20 count lots by color, $10. They haven't sold well. Yeah, they just haven't sold well. They don't sell for a whole lot. Every once in a while I get, what somebody wants, maybe 3 batches of them, but then it puts me over to priority, so then I don't make any money off it. It wasn't really a good buy, but they do sell every once in a while. I might move them in the KBid auction that is coming up, the remaining stock. It doesn't really fit my inventory, and I gotta have a special place for it because it's not, so like, everything back here is categorized. If I sell a shirt, I have lots of shirts. They're all in categories. I just go to the category and pull it. No big deal. Anytime I have something that I don't sell, like poker chips, it's the only poker chips I have, I got to create a special location and then remember where it is. Fortunately, I do know where these are. It wasn't hard to find them. But, you know, sometimes that's the ones where I can't find stuff. And I got to look for it now. If I'm looking for it for 10 minutes, I've lost all the money I made because I spent 10 extra minutes looking for it. So I think I might just move them in the KBid auction. Had a nice print ad sale. Well, Dominique, both of them Reebok. Dominique on for one of them, and a John Elway for the other, the foot action print ad. 15 for these, for the pair. Here's a George Miken. It's an original press photo from a negative. Probably was developed in the last 20 years or so. But this is not a copy. This is developed from an original negative. $10. Here's a Pericomo. This was one of the photos that celebrities would send off if you wrote, you were a fan. You wrote, hey, I really like, your radio show. Can you send me an autograph? And then they would send you this photo with the facsimile autograph. $12 for that. I got a big lot of those. They don't sell real well. I'm really surprised. I thought they would sell extremely well, considering they're all from the 40s and the 50s. But a lot of them were like radio stars. I mean, people who aren't really in the collective, it's not common knowledge anymore. Maybe I have them priced too high. I might have to go back and look at them again and reprice them at a lower price point. Here's an 89 NCAA Midwest Regional Program. That went for 15. The regional ones are harder to find. They're more rare than the Final Four programs, but they don't sell for as much because nobody really cares about anything before the Final Four. So that's something to keep in mind. They do sell though, and they're actually quite rare. Smoky Collection did that. Okay, all that we have left are the Smoky Collection. First up, really great card, 84 Jim McMahon. Real nice signature on that guy. $9. That's a steal for $9. Patrick Keating out of Topps debut. That was $9 as well. And Takashi Kashiwada. All right. So he had a very short time in the United States. He played for the Giants in the Japanese league. The Mets had bought his contract. He ended up with a 3-1 record and then promptly sent right back to Japan. He was only in the United States for a very short period of time. And this is going to be one of only a handful of cards. It might be the only card. So this actually went for 44. We priced this up quite a bit just due to, one, you're not going to get signed. Two, he doesn't have very many cards anyways. But I think even at 44, the buyer got a really good deal. I can't imagine you're going to find that too often. Last up, the Smoky Collection had a 10 card sale, all Topps Heritage Minors, and all really good players. I really like the players that he got. Not all of them are big stars, although we do have one big star in there, but they're all interesting prospects or former prospects. First up, Vogelbach. I was a big fan of Vogelbach. He looked like a softball player when he got drafted. I actually saw him in Iowa when he played for the Cubs. I saw him and Baez on the same team. That was pretty cool. Big fan of him. I don't know if he's still young enough to really do it. 92. 02, 12. He's 27. He's, if he doesn't do it this year or next year, he's probably not going to. Mason Milotakis. He was a first rounder, I believe, for the Twins. Yeah, he was a real high-end prospect at one point. Gosuke Katoa. I believe this is a Yankees prospect. And he is 25, so he's got to get it going pretty soon, too. Thomas Coyle. Orlando Arcia, who's played. I really like him a lot. Jock Peterson. Real good player. Really good player. Jan Segura, another really good player, an all-star for the Brewers, I believe. Derek Norris. Kyle Gibson, and he's a favorite of mine on the Twins. I really hope, he's a solid pitcher. He's a number 3, number 4 starter. But, I'm still holding out hope that he can. I think his ceiling's like a number 2 starter, kind of like a, maybe a Kevin Tapani, that real solid guy to have in your rotation. And the big boy, Nolan Arenado. And because he bought 10, he got a 25% discount. So the Arenado, instead of being 40, was 30. So real good value on this, especially considering the other cards he bought were real good prospects or former prospects or players who were doing real well, like Segura. That went for 40. That went for 67. And that's what we got for today. Tomorrow I may do a video. Tuesday I'm planning on working on the auction all day, so I think I'm just going to package everything up for shipping and skip the video on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for our TC bid video maybe in a week or so. And then we'll try to do at least a couple more sold videos this week. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.